Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Heartfelt welcome to lecture 4 of our Transformative Certified course Thrive 360. My name is Uruj and it is my absolute pleasure and honor to be your host for what promises to be an incredibly insightful session tonight. We are honored to introduce Dr. Muhammad Rashid Khan as the speaker for our fourth lecture of 1 month certified course Thrive 360 Wellness, Nutrition and Life Skills on the topic Communication Skills for the Success. This insightful session will explore the essentials of effective communication in both study and work life, emphasizing the importance of social emotional intelligence and achieving personal and professional growth. Dr. Mohammad Khan Rashid is a lecturer in international business and marketing at the University of Salford, UK, with an impressive academic and professional background. He has previously served as a lecturer of marketing at the Institute of Management, University of Burton, and the Global Banking School, Manchester. His active involvement in professional organizations, including as a member of Chartered Management Institute and the Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development, where he also served as a committee member for the CIPD Cambria branch, demonstrate his dedication to education and student development. Dr. Khan's research interests span culture and leadership, business sustainability, marketing and development economics, and his contribution extend beyond academia through his work in business consultancy and community service. He actively volunteers with Job Center Plus and the CIPD Step Ahead mentoring team, guiding young individuals aged 18 to 30 in their career journeys. With a rich teaching portfolio covering business management, international business strategy, and marketing, Dr. Khan brings a wealth of experience, insight, and inspiration. His lecture promises to be an enlightening and empowering experience for all participants, helping them harness the power of effective communication for success in every sphere of life. So it's over to you, Dr. Mohammad Rashid Khan.
Thank you very much, Iruz, for your, I would say that's a fantastic introduction about me. Thank you. Yeah, it's been an honor to be here with you in front of, well, I cannot see the faces, but I bet there's a bunch of lovely people, lovely young people who are quite energetic and full of energy. And you are here, obviously, at I think that's it's 8 o'clock in your area, and you are here for this to gain some knowledge and transferable skills for your future career. Thanks again. Okay, so I can see that there's still people are joining. I would maybe just would wait a couple of minutes more, maybe. Okay, if that's okay, Uraj. In the meantime, what I will do, okay, I can just have.
Yes, sir. Let's wait for a few more minutes to allow participants to join, and then we will get started after 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. But what I just said is, in the meantime, okay, better to do something, okay, instead of keeping silent. Okay. So as Uruj said, there's a little bit about my background. There's yes, what I'm doing now, University of Salford, which is in Manchester, in the UK. People, if you have been to UK before for holiday or for study maybe or any other reasons, okay, you might know where is Manchester. it's in northwest of England. Okay, 300 miles away from London. 300 miles sound maybe quite a lot, but when we drive or go by train, it takes actually 2.5 hours. Okay, 3 hours sometimes if there is traffic jam on roads. But people, I know that in Pakistan you like cricket, okay, but if you love football or if you watch football, like Manchester United, Manchester City, they are the two world famous football clubs here. Cricket lovers, you might know Old Trafford for a county club, which is also in Manchester. In Manchester, we have got, in Greater Manchester area, we have got around four universities. University of Manchester, Manchester Metropolitan, University of Salford, and University of Bolton. Okay. So I'm in Manchester, University of Salford for quite a while now. Almost 5 years. 5 years in Salford. I'm teaching international business and marketing. Okay. And before that, I was in Bolton University, which is now, they changed the name. It's now University of Greater Manchester. Okay. So that's about our area. While we will do the session, okay, I would like to hear from you as well. I don't know what you do or what have you already done in our other sessions, okay? You just watch and listen to the speakers, or do you also have the opportunity, or do you utilize this to have some conversation with the person who is delivering the session? Anyone wants to say something? No?
Sir, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Basically, we as participants ask question at the end of this session. That's why we do not disturb in the middle of meeting.
Okay, yeah, that's also fine. But as I said, this is now we are just waiting for other people to join. We are letting out. So yeah, that's good. But if if I ask something, okay, you can anyone, okay, just unmute yourself and take part. Other than that, yeah, definitely there's the whenever. It's not only here. Okay. Well, that is actually that's the part of the communication. Okay, communication method, communication model. That obviously do not distract when you are listening to someone, because then you will lose the flow, lose attention. And maybe what happens, when I am in the lecture, I'm in the class, and if students talk, okay, or they distract for some reason or something happens, okay, sometimes I forget what I was telling, guys. Okay, so yeah, that's quite a good thing. Thank you, Laiba Tahir. Okay, I've got a PhD student. Her name is Hira Tahir. Okay, that just reminded Laiba. Okay.
All right, sir. Let's start the session. Participants can join in.
Okay, so can we start yours now? Oh.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay, thank you. I'm just going to share my screen with you. Okay. I hope you can see my screen. Okay. Can anyone just let me know that yeah, you can see it? Guruj, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so today we are here for this session, as you can see on the screen. Okay, communication is skills for success. What are the essentials of effective communication in study and work life, including social, emotional intelligence? Okay, which is part of the mastering interpersonal skills for personal, any individual level, or it can be just for professional growth. Okay, so I just gave some introduction about me. First, we will cover about the foundations of communication. What is communication, first of all? If you define the communication, okay, how you can, okay, there are lots of articles, scholars, okay, through their research, through their different types of studies, they defined it, okay, that's the communication is the process of exchanging information, ideas, thoughts, and feelings between individuals or groups. So what I am doing now, I'm talking, okay, to you in front of this class, okay, virtually. So we are, okay, exchanging information. That's the communication, okay? So that's what the simple definition is. It is as a communication. That's the process of exchanging those information, ideas, thoughts, and feelings between those individuals or groups. It encompasses the various forms, including verbal communication. It can be signal, signs. Okay, so verbal communication that involves as a spoken or written words, and non-verbal communication that which includes as the body languages, facial expressions, gesture, posture, tone of voice, visual communications. Okay, it can be, for example, charts, images, and digital communication nowadays because of the technological improvement or enhancement, okay, that occurs through there's the emails, message, and any other there's the electronic platforms. Understanding these types of essential for effective interaction in both academic and professional settings. And all these form plays a unique role in conveying messages accurately and fostering mutual understanding. We can give an example like nonverbal cues often does the and reinforce or contradict the verbal messages, while the digital communication has become increasingly very important in remote learning, which what you are doing now. Okay, that's you are from home, I'm from my home. We are from there's a different two parts of the world, but through Zoom, okay, we are trying to communicate. Oh, not trying, actually, we are communicating each other, okay, through internet. Okay, so that's the remote learning and work environments. Mastery of these communication types that enables individuals to navigate the diverse scenarios with different clarity and confidence. Okay. Now, when we say that this is the communication, these are the types of the communications. Okay, we always say that like it is obviously uh, all the advantages of it. But do you think, or can we identify there are some barriers of effective communication? When I say there's an effective communication, then there that means there's a effective or ineffective. Okay, so if we say that there are the effective and ineffective communications. Effective communications, that means that when I try to communicate someone, but they are not getting there's what actually I want to say, or what I want to try, or what I want to express. In that case, it's not effective. Or in some cases, what I'm saying, they are not thinking. The listeners, okay, the other part, other side, that the people are not thinking that oh, it is important. So they are not actually the taking it importantly, and in that case, it will not be the effective communication. Okay. Now, when I say as the barriers of effective communication, okay, it has as the can be have several barriers, including language and cultural differences, emotional interference, poor listening skills, assumptions, any kind of stereotypes, lack of feedback. Okay. If we say there's a language and cultural differences, you speak in Urdu, I am speaking in English, then and if you do not understand English properly, what will happen? You will not understand it at all, or maybe just a little bit. So what we are trying to say, that will not be understandable, and the communication will not be effective. This is what happens lots of times. Okay, we have got a huge number of international students in Manchester, and they are from majority South Asian countries like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Thailand, Nepal. We have also Chinese student. We have Middle East students from Middle East, and we have students from African countries. Okay, especially Nigeria, Ghana, Angola, okay, different parts of the world, okay, European students as well. So what happens, okay, all these people from different cultural background, different parts of the world, they are coming to the UK, okay, in a completely a different environment, okay, and a different culture. What happens is that they are trying, well, kind of there's a trying to adopt there's a new culture in the British culture. If I know there's the you also know there's the before coming to study in the UK, what you need to do, you have to go through there's the English learning test, okay, which is called IELTS, or maybe something else, other, okay, one is IELTS, okay, any other methods, okay, you do. So you, okay, you means that's all the students, okay, go through these. So that's one thing about there's the language, okay. Then second thing is there's the cultural. So the what other things in British culture, if that is not you are not familiar with it, then what will happen? That's the it will not be again effective. Okay, so that's why there's the effective communication can be hindered by the cultural and language differences. Emotional differences, okay, that's the second one you can see on the screen, which is, for example, stress or anger. Like if you, it's 8 o'clock, half eight in Pakistan now, and some of you may be feeling sleepy or tired because the whole day you were maybe somewhere or doing something, and this is not the time that you are actually fully can give your concentration. And then what will happen? You will not be able to understand it properly. So stress, anger, your physical conditions, your well, that is related to this our emotion. Okay, what are the things, psychological things, can does that distort the message being conveyed? So poor listening skills, that's the third one you can see here, that prevent us the individuals from there's a fully understanding there's the speaker's intent, there's a while assumptions, and there's a stereotype can lead there's the biasness also. Okay, so sometimes you think, oh, I am from this culture and he or she is from there, I'm not bothered about to hear that people. he or she is not in my standard. Okay, so that can also happen. Okay, so all these things, okay, this is just briefly and key things I have identified, and that's what I have just discussed. But additionally, the absence of feedback limits, okay, there's the opportunity for clarification and improvement. Like there's the beginning of this session, okay, while we didn't actually, there's a start, I was asking that what do you guys do you just listen to the speaker, or do you communicate? Okay, see, there's the communication. So means there's the in between, that's the when we are listening, are we understanding or not, we ask for feedback. Okay, so did you guys understand? Then someone will say, yes, Rashid, yeah, I can hear you properly, or what you have just said very nice and clearly, okay, because we understood it properly at all. So that's the feedback, okay. So absence of feedback, that limits the opportunity for clarification and improvement. And this is what we also find that the students, when they come for studying in England, okay, from these countries I mentioned before, and they sometimes feel like, oh no, should I ask this question? Should I think that the people will, what other people will think about me? Is this not a silly question to ask in the class? Maybe people will laugh at me. Okay, so they feel shy. Okay, and they do not want to get the feedback. Sometimes maybe me. Okay, I'm the speaker and I'm not bothered about asking anything for feedback. Okay, in that case, that will also have the negative impact on the communication, effective communication. So again, if you're saying there's a strategies, for example, active listening, empathy, open-mindedness can help us overcome these challenges and foster more meaningful interactions. Okay. Next, communication in academic and professional context. These are the things I'm going to cover in the next slide. That how importance of the communication study, communication in study life, importance of communication in our work life. Okay, I gave some examples just before about in some classroom experiences, didn't I? Okay, so in academic settings, that's the communication plays kind of this pivotal role in facilitating learning and collaboration, and it enhances as a group project coordination, improves comprehension of complex subjects, and fosters relationships with as a peers and instructors. Okay, so definitely, yeah, if you, I don't know that's the which level you are at the moment. Do you have any intention to come in foreign countries for for achieving foreign degrees? Like when we find that the undergrad or master's students are coming here for for the business degrees, okay, um, and how they are prepared and what are the things they are putting as the importance on it. And that's why we are saying that it plays as the pivotal role in facilitating learning and collaboration. It enhances as the group project collaboration. You will be working in groups, okay, not only yourself, your classmates will be there, your colleagues are there, okay, and that improves the comprehension of complex subjects, then fosters the relationships with your peers and instructors, obviously, that's like if me or someone else in this classroom. It supports conflict resolution and stress management, enabling students to navigate academic challenges more efficiently. If I give an example, like clear articulation or idea during discussion can lead to deeper understanding and engagement. So when I'm discussing these things, I'm giving examples. Okay. So when I give examples, that will help you to understand as a yes, what are the things. So more, okay, there's a clearer understanding. But if I just simply reading through those slides, that will have there's a different level of understanding. Okay, so deeper understanding and engagement is important. Also, when we do there's the classroom activities. Okay, in the UK, okay, I think there's the it is because we ask our students who come from like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, okay, Nigeria, and other universities around the world. Okay, Middle East again. They say our education method is completely different from the British education. So we are not the familiar with these classroom activities, seminar activities. Okay, so these are okay. There's a design to engage students more. Okay, so that gives us a deeper understanding and engagement. So building rapport with instructors through respectful and thoughtful communication, that can also result in there's a better academic support and mentorship. And obviously the ability to express oneself confidently and listen as they actively contributes to a positive learning environment. And my subject is as international business, as I just told you, marketing. Okay, there we are dealing with as a different cultural people. Okay, because it's international business. Say for example, all those multinational companies, okay, Coca-Cola, Unilever, Nestle, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, they are HSBC. They're operating around the globe, around the planet. Okay, then how they will understand as the what you need, what are their customers need and want. Okay, so that will have to be through the engaged communication method. Okay, so these skills not only aid in academic success, but also does prepare our students for future professional interactions. Okay, so that was academic. For work life in professional environments, obviously, if you are working at the moment, you know actually that's the maybe better than me even. Okay, so it is essential for the teamwork, productivity, leadership, and there's the career advancement. Okay, so it facilitates the collaboration among colleagues, ensuring that the tasks are completed efficiently and goals are met. So obviously there's your managers, okay, your supervisors, team leaders. You are working in a group, you are working in a team. It's not just the where you are working, it's just only you and you as the employer. It's just a group of people. So, okay, there's the maybe hundreds, thousands of people are working in the place. And obviously that's how you are communicating, how you are surviving. That's very important. So strong communication skills that enable individuals to influence and lead effectively, fostering a culture of trust and respect. They also enhance customer and client relations by ensuring that needs are understood and addressed appropriately. In addition, if it is as a clear and persuasive communication, which is as the key to networking and career growth. So you don't think that if you're working at the moment, this is not that's the only workplace in your life, and the whole life, entire life, you are not going to spend here in that workplace. Or if you're not working, if you are a student and you are thinking to get a job, and do you have any kind of intention that's my whole life, entire life, I will be in that organization till when I will pass away, when I will dead, that's it. I'm just coming out of that organization, or when I will retire. Okay, no, you will there's the switch, obviously job switch, where you work now, you will think, oh, that's not the nice place to work, or there's a nice place maybe, okay, but you need there's the career switch, you need maybe there's the professional switch, you need to improve your skills, you need to develop your qualification, and because you can get another job for higher salary range. Okay, so you need this networking. Okay, for networking and career growth, that's the persuasive communication is very important. So whether through any presentations, okay, meetings, or written correspondence, okay, the ability to convey ideas, okay, like lots of times. I just mentioned before, okay, Laiba Tahir, and that reminded me that I had a student from Pakistan whose name was as a Hira Tahir. Okay, that's how those students, okay, that's the PhD students, by the way, that's the research they want to do. So when how they reach out to us for doing this research or doing PhD, they approach us sending an email, okay, say, okay, Dr. Rashid, I'm interested to do this research under your supervision. Okay, that's another communication. Okay, so sending through that's your written communication method, ability to convey, yeah, ideas clearly, listen that's actively also is fundamental to workplace success. Okay, so I hope that's that. Well, just briefly, I'm just going through this. I'm not, don't think that I'm talking too much, or sorry, too quickly, obviously too much. But I hope you are understanding it properly. Otherwise, it will not be an effective communication. So please let me know. That's Rashid. We need to listen properly, so speak slowly. I can see in the chat, just quickly going through the chat, live was it, yes, sir, for something, okay. But are you happy with that, the way, the pace I'm using? Yes, no, thumbs up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, thank you very much. Okay, people are saying yes in the chat also. Lovely. So next is about the elements of effective communication. Okay, so what are the things we are talking about? The effective communication, okay, for academic and our professional level. So what are the elements or essentials of effective communication? Clarity and conciseness, active listening, empathy and connection, confidence and feedback. Okay, so effective communication that is built on several key elements, okay, and what we just mentioned. It first, there's a clarity that ensures that messages are understood without ambiguity, no vagueness, okay, and to the point. And that's why I was asking you that question, guys. Can you hear me? Can you understand it properly? Do you want me to slow down? Okay. Do you want me to speak louder? Okay. That's the clarity and conciseness. Okay. Conciseness also, that's the what I am talking about. Say, for example, this session is about communication, but I'm forgetting about communication and I'm talking about something else. Something else means um, maybe psychology or computer science or data science. Okay. So that will not be the conciseness because our session is about communication and I am talking about something else. Okay, that will not, okay, help at all. So clarity and conciseness. Okay, so clarity ensures the message are understood without any kind of vagueness. With conciseness, as a prevents the information overloading. Okay, active listening, very important. Okay, fully concentrating, understanding. I just gave the example before, like it's 8 o'clock at night in Pakistan. Okay, well, it's now 8:38. Okay, so nearly, maybe you have finished your dinner, you are feeling so tired, you are dying, that's when you are going to bed. Or maybe some people are chatting with their friends or family members on phone, or maybe your laptop is open in front of you or phone is open in front of you and you are doing something else or watching television. What does it mean? Does you are not actively listening. Okay, and in that case it will not help you at all again. So active listening involves as a fully concentrating, understanding. I know some people here maybe listening to, yes, what Dr. Rashid is talking, okay, and taking some note, listening carefully and taking some notes. Okay, that's the active listener. And maybe if you didn't understand, you will put some notes, and at the end of the session, yes, I have some questions to ask you. All right. Then empathy, okay, that allows us individuals to connect emotionally and consider others' perspectives, enhancing interpersonal relationships. Okay, so if you are not empathetic, if you are not thinking, oh, Rashid, what he is talking about, oof, for God's sake, I'm not bothered about his listening. Okay, that's completely whatever. Okay, I'm not using those words. I hope you understand that. Okay, and then what will happen? Okay, you will not, as is, you are not empathetic, you are not respectful, I would say. In that case, okay, that will not help an effective communication process. Okay, sometimes maybe someone here is a as an engineer, and he will say that oh, I'm the engineer, I'm superior than Rashid. Okay, what Rashid is talking, okay, that is not meaningful, or it not making any sense. So then it will not also help at all. Okay, so empathetic, okay, to become being empathetic is very important. So empathy allows individuals to connect us emotionally and consider the others perspectives, enhancing interpersonal relationships. And it's not only here, even in your personal life, your family life, okay, your with your parents, with your siblings, brothers, sisters, okay, with your extended family members, uncle, aunties, okay, it is very important to being empathetic, okay, for effective communication. Then confidence and feedback and feedback. Thus, the confidence in communication conveys credibility and assertiveness that making the messages more impactful. Okay, so if your confidence level is zero or maybe not strong, in that case, it will not help. Okay, feedback, I mentioned before, okay, provides us opportunities for improvement and ensures that the communication is two-way processes. So if I'm asking any questions, hello people, are you okay? Someone should say, yes, yes, I'm fine. Thank you, Dr. Rashid, for asking this. What about you? How are you? Okay, so that's the communication will carry on. Then I will say, oh, thank you very much. Yes, I'm very well too. So what we are on about today, what we are doing today, what we are here for. Okay, and then you will maybe say, okay, this is what we are here, and this is what I am that's the expecting from you. So that will give me some of your expectations, and that's what I will consider as when I'm delivering the lecture. Okay, so it's a two-way process. If it is just a one way, that is not as the effective communication. Okay, so adaptability enables us individuals to adjust their communication style based on the audience and context, ensuring relevance and effectiveness. Mastering these elements obviously leads to more meaningful, productive, effective interactions in both academic and professional settings. So in the next slide, I'm going to give you some tips, okay, for continuous improvement. And that's all this about the learning and reading, public speaking practice, reflecting on your interactions, constructive feedback, and workshops. So improving communication skill is an ongoing process. It's not like I will tell you now, and from tomorrow you will be becoming the good speaker or good communicator. Okay, so it's a continuous process. You will have to practice. So key strategies include reading and learning, okay, about different communication styles. Okay, and explore. You need to engage in this public speaking or debate, and those things can help a lot. So first, as the reading helps as a individual understand various approaches and techniques. So as long as you explore more, uh, you will gather more knowledge. So while public speaking does builds confidence and clarity, and reflecting on the interactions allows for self-assessments and identification of areas for improvement. Constructive feedback, when we give any feedback from our peers, from our mentors, from our family members even, okay, that provides valuable insights and encourages growth. When you are giving feedback, again, there's a constructive way. Do not just give negative feedback or just only there's a positive feedback. Okay, constructive one. Like, what you said, that's completely rubbish. Okay, you didn't do anything at all. Do not say in that way. Oh, you did this very well, but these things that you need to improve. Okay, so that's constructive feedback. By consistently applying these strategies, that's any individual, I would say, can develop stronger communication abilities and contribute to success in the both academic and professional environments. Okay. Our next part is about the social emotional intelligence and communication, which is about obviously socio-emotion, we say. Okay. So what is socio-emotional intelligence? Okay, that is the ability to understand and manage emotions in the oneself and others. Okay, in my any lecture, any speaker, there's a speaking session or guest lecture session, when I go, I spend actually small time, okay, for delivering lecture or speech. Then I involve with my students or my audience with two-way communications. Same thing that I will do today. Okay, I will just quickly, only few more slides left. So finish all those slides, and then we will be open for the asking questions and answering things. Okay, it can be from my side, it can be from your side, it can be from the both sides, that I can ask things and I can learn things from you guys too. Okay, about Pakistan, about the culture of Pakistan, about the communication, and well, that is as the effective communication anyway. Okay, so this is refers as the ability to understand and manage emotions in oneself and others. It comprises as the four main components, as you can see. Okay, the self-awareness, self-regulation, okay, social awareness, and relationship management. Self-awareness, that knowing myself. Okay, so self-awareness is the thing that involves this recognizing one's emotions and their impact, while self-regulation is about controlling emotional responses and behaviors. Social awareness includes understanding others' emotions and perspectives, and the relationship management focuses on building and maintaining healthy interpersonal connections. So, socio socio-emotional intelligence is as crucial for effective communication, as it enables all the individuals to navigate the social interactions with empathy and sensitivity. It fosters as the trust, it reduces conflicts and enhances collaboration. So it will try to let you understand how you are feeling, how he is feeling, she is feeling, what I am thinking. Well, not obviously there's a mind reader, but understanding the situation. Okay, so that's what it does. Developing socio-emotional intelligence that involves as a practices, for example, mindfulness, emotional reflection, and active listening that contribute to this, the more meaningful and respectful communication. Okay, so how this can be implemented in communication, because it enhances the communication by helping individuals that recognize emotional cues, build trust, and resolve conflicts, and engage in respectful dialogues. So if I understand your situation, like I'm again and again saying, oh, it's nearly 9 o'clock in Pakistan, and you are dying to go bed, or you had your dinner, you are not feeling so energetic at the moment, maybe, or you are, obviously I would say that you are energetic because you are here, okay, for getting the knowledge. But maybe there's if you are working, okay, the all day or having something else, so you might be there's tired. So I will have to understand, and that will help, okay, to build this being respectful and being understand as yes, the way you are thinking. If I know that your age bracket is this is your education level, that will that's a respectful dialogue. Okay, recognizing emotional cues allows us for more empathetic responses, and there's a better understanding of others, consistent, and thus the honest communication strengthens there's the relationships and promotes the collaboration. Conflicting as a resolution is facilitated by the emotional regulation and perspective taking that which reduce the misunderstandings and foster compromise. Same thing you can apply in your personal life, in your family life. If you are married, you're with your husband, your wife. If you are not married, living with your family, okay, parents, your children, if you have okay, your brothers, sisters, your extended family members. So respectful dialogue supported by empathy, and thus the active listening creates a positive communication environment, and socio empathic and intelligence that also does that encourages the use of intelligence, okay, the use of me statements to express feeling without blaming others, promoting the openness and accountability. By integrating socio-emotional intelligence into communication practices, people can improve their interpersonal effectiveness and create more supportive academic and professional communities. Okay. So finally, we will just give some interactive learning methods and then summarize the session, and then we will go for the question and answering. Okay, so what is interactive learning? Okay, interactive learning that involves interactive activities, which are thus essential for reinforcing communication skills and applying theoretical knowledge in practical scenarios. And I just mentioned before that what we do in our universities, in my classrooms, okay, we have lecture and then we have seminars. In the seminars, we use as the theoretical knowledge, okay, and give some practical scenarios that you apply, okay. So that gives you improves your employability, the transferable skills. So one effective activity that is as a role playing, very important. You do in your there's the workplace also. People who go for the job interview nowadays, they have a role playing section, okay, which is a difficult conversation at the work or school, which allows participants to practice as empathy, active listening, and as a conflict resolution. So if I say that, yes, you are now a manager of a company, now dealing with your colleagues or your subordinates, okay, tell us what you are going to do. So you're playing that role, okay. Another valuable exercise is group discussion. So where individuals share experiences of miscommunication and the lessons they learned. So that's the group discussion, sharing things, okay, is helping each other. These activities as encourage reflection, okay, it reflecting skills, peer learning, and as a skill development thing. So they also provide a safe space for experimenting with different communication strategies and reflective learning and receiving the feedback from through it. Facilitators, they can guide the participants through the scenarios. That's what I do in my class, in the seminar. I guide them, okay, what are the things to do, and observe them, okay, yes, are they doing it properly, rightly. Incorporating interactive elements into workshops enhances engagement and ensures that participants live with actionable insights. And that's what you might have already experiencing if you are working, okay, your managers do that, okay, or if you are in managerial role, if you are a manager of an organization, that's what you do with your employees, okay. So that's all for today. What are the things we have discussed? If I just summarize it, okay, so communication, it is a vital skill for success in both academic and professional life. It involves various forms and is influenced by emotional and social factors. Effective communication requires clarity, empathy, active listening, and adaptability. Socio-emotional or social emotional intelligence, or SEI, enhances these skills by fostering emotional awareness and interpersonal sensitivity. We need there's a continuous improvement, okay, practicing, exercising through there's the our reflection, and there's the feedback that is essential for improving or mastering the communication. Okay, so that's all for today. Now, do you have any questions? Well, obviously, I have that there's the Q&A session for it. Okay, so it's open for you now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that incredible, insightful, and practical lecture. So, participants, if you have a question, please unmute yourself, or you can type your question and into the chat box.
Let's see, how was my communication skill? No question at all. You can ask anything like about, because we said about education and there's the workplace. So if you have any future plan to come in UK for further degree, as I said, I don't know actually there's a which level you are. Okay, because how many people at the moment in the class in this room, including me, 17. So Uruj is there, Live is there. So if we can say like 14 people, okay. All right. Hafsa Irfan, how do we handle misunderstandings during conversation? Okay, that's the empathy. You need to be empathetic. You need to imply SEI, that's the social emotional intelligence. Okay. Say, for example, if I give the example from your personal life, okay, obviously you are part of your family, you are a daughter of your parents, you are a sister of your brothers if you have, okay, or sisters, and you have friends, okay. So how you deal with them, same thing you deal with your colleagues at workplace, same thing you do in your education. Okay, so if any kind of misunderstandings during conversation, first of all, clarify it. Okay, so whatever you understood, make sure, okay, or check again, is this what you meant? That's what you're trying to understand. That's what I have understood. Is this okay, or is this something else? Okay, even that's the in my, well, that's what I do. Okay, in my personal life, in my, that's the workplace, if my colleague is calling me for something, okay, for example, this afternoon, actually just few hours ago, my line manager, he called me and he was asking, Rashid, I need a help for my these things. I'm not telling what it is. So I was saying, okay, yeah, Sean, you need to do this. And he was saying, what you're talking about? I'm saying that I need help about this one. I said, oh, my mistake. I'm sorry. I misunderstood it properly. So can you explain it again? That's the yes, what you are actually that's the looking for. And then he clarified it again. And then I understood and I gave this, I helped him in that way. First of all, there's a misunderstanding happens as the situation where you are in. Sometimes our mind set it up. That's the, yeah, this is what he or she is saying, or this is what she or he trying to understand us. So that's the mindset. Then if the mindset is right, then it's fine. But if that mindset is not or diverting in your way, in that case there's a misunderstanding happen, and in that case that's what you will have to do. Okay, you will have to play with your mind again. Okay, that's sometimes a bit difficult, that yes, what are you actually trying to do that, and that's what we should do. What you are saying, can you simplify it? That will help me. For example, when you guys are questioning me, my mindset is at the moment now that whatever your question will be related to communication, related to socio emotional intelligence related to effective communication. That's my mindset. But my mindset, I didn't set up. That's no. You can maybe ask me something else. You can maybe ask me, Rashid, how old are you, for example? Okay. Or Rashid, does the what's your educational background? Okay, this type of questions also can come, and I need to be prepared of that. This is where I am, and these kind of things can come up from my audience. I hope that helps. Um, Hafsa Irfan. I can see another question from Hak Mazhar. What? Okay, let's see. Hafsa, yes. Oh, thank you very much. You're most welcome. Isaac Mazar. What communication habits distinguishes great professionals from average one? Okay, being empathetic. If you are working at the moment, Isaac, think about if you do not work, okay, there's maybe you are going to school. School means I'm not making. I'm not. We say in England there's a school in the university as well. Okay, so if you're a school means there's a college or university or wherever you are, okay? Think about there's your tutors, okay? How understandable they are. Do they understand you properly? How empathetic they are about you? How psychology they try to understand. If I am in my class, okay, I obviously I am not like superhuman. I'm also an average human, but my intention is like in my class we have got actually there's large groups. Sometimes there's 150 people, 190 people in a class. So my intention is those all 190 people in the classroom, they are in every single individual is from individual circumstances, individual background. My intention to put them all in one point. Okay, from here to narrow it down through the funnel, okay, and focus. So in some cases, maybe I feel that yes, I'm kind of superhuman to deal with these 190 students, and this is like master's level students, mature students, okay, they are. And um sometimes, yeah, I would say that it is challenging, it is hard to become this empathetic, understanding there's a psychological things, psychological interaction, okay, and you need really really good practice for that. I would say that I'm experienced in my profession for a long time, so that's how I improved it, okay. So that kind of there's the communication habits, okay, that distinguish great professionals from the average one, I would say. Okay. Uh, does it help, Isaac? I hope it does. Let's see. That's the next question. Yeah, yes, it's clear. Or thank you very much. Okay, Ruth asked, so when we receive negative or constructive feedback, what is the best way to process it emotionally and use it for our continuous improvement without feeling discouraged? Definitely constructive feedback. Okay, ignore negative feedback. Okay, if I say, Uruj, what kind of question you asked? Come on, you silly girl. How will you feel? Okay, people in average, not only average, 80 to 90%, or maybe there's a more than 90%. Okay, I do not have statistics. Okay, but I can say there's a more than 90% or even 100% people will be feel down when this kind of feedback we provide. And to be honestly, in our region, okay, those South Asian countries, African countries as well, as I mentioned, that we have students from African countries, even there's the European countries, Eastern European countries like Poland, Hungary, They also say that their boss, their managers, their teachers in classrooms, they do not actually provide constructive feedback. They often feel you so low, so down. Okay, that is really, really, uh, I would say, awful. Okay, some students, some creative students, they cannot show their creativeness because of this. Okay, so always being there's the constructive feedback, which should be okay, whatever you did, that's absolutely fine. I really liked it, but you can do some improvement in these things that will make it more what to say, or more meaningful thing. Okay, so if I say my students, okay, oh, you wrote a nice assignment, okay, or it is quite good, but there are some areas that need to be improvement, okay, and these things. So yes, your referencing that should be like this. Your alignment should be maybe there's a justified. Check these things, and that will be more, okay, or better submission. You will be able to achieve better grade. Does it sound good, Eruj?
Sir, please provide some daily tips that I can use to overcome shyness and the fear of public speaking in class and overall social life.
Wow, very fantastic things you asked, as a Kashmala. Okay. Uh, First of all, okay, Eruj texted acknowledge. Thank you very much, Eruj. Okay. Uh, if I give the tips from my personal experience, what I used to do, I was kind of a shy person, very shy person, till my intermediate, in my college level. Okay, I was so face hiding person. Then I started. Okay, we had a debating society in our college, and I put my name for the debate for the first time. And again, for the first time, when I stood up in the stage and wanted to present things, okay, guess what? It was 4 minutes speech. Okay, if you watch debate regularly, you know. Okay, there's a 4 minutes speech, and that was long time ago. When I don't know, that's did you born that time? 1997. Okay, long time ago. Still, I can remember that day. So yeah, very quickly. I 4 minutes speech, and in the middle 2.5 minutes, I forgot that's what I wanted to say. Okay, and I came out of the stage. Uh, that is the shyness, nervousness as well. Okay, how you can control your nerve, and main thing is practice. Now practice how, because I am shy. How to practice? The thing I did in front of the mirror, myself, talking to myself, okay, eye to eye. I can see my eyes, okay. I was smiling to myself. I was telling all the good things about myself, all the positive things about myself, all the strengths about myself. Okay. Then what are the weaknesses do I have and how to overcome? I was shaking, okay, holding the mic, okay. There's a drinking. There's a water from the bottle and spilling the water, okay, all over me. That was kind of myself, okay, in my early age. Even there's a when I start, okay, that's after that, okay, when I say there's the yes, starting practicing, okay, that one thing in front of the mirror yourself. If you are too shy, then second thing, okay, ask your friends, good friends, okay, the best friend, I would say, not so-called friends, because they sometimes actually do not give constructive feedback. Okay, so best friends, even there's the family members, parents, brother, younger brother, sister, or elder brother. Okay, can I say something in front of you if you don't mind? Okay, so with if you have got large family in front of them, or just one brother, sister, or just parents, that will help. Okay, then start with as the friends. Okay, now wider friends, that will, and it will have to be day to day. You cannot just start doing just maybe once, twice a week or a month, and then you stopped it. No, you will have to continuously doing it. Nowadays, another thing is there's the technology. Okay, record yourself. Okay, create a presentation and record it. You do not have to publish it. Okay, you can do that. That's another good thing. You can maybe have a YouTube channel and publish as a yes, which part of Pakistan you are. You do not have to tell me if you are not feeling good, okay, or do not want to disclose. If you are from maybe Punjab, you are from yes, I do not know lots of places, Faisalabad, um, um, Peshawar maybe also. Okay, so tell about those things. Okay, present these things. That will also help a lot. Social media content creation, however, there are some negative side. I think there's a long time ago, last year I think I had a session with someone somewhere else, and we talked about cyberbullying. Okay, so be careful about those things. Apart from that, that helps a lot too for get removing, or does the taking get rid of your shyness and becoming a good communicator. Okay, Kashmala, I hope I pronounced your name properly.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Sumbul Nasser. Oh, sorry, Nisar.
Um, Sir, first of all, the session was so productive.
Thank
And
you.
my question is that someone was asking how to take the negative compliments and negative feedback. But my question is that we don't even know how to take the positive compliments, even. Like if someone is saying you are looking pretty, so what will be our response? Oh, it is that lipstick that I borrowed from someone. So, how to cope up with this?
Very interesting. In our religion, what it says, do not give any positive compliment in front of someone. And that's very true. That's from Hadith, isn't it? There's the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said that. Okay, I don't know. That's how religious you are. Okay, sorry, which I shouldn't actually. There's the involve the religion in space. Okay, because religion and faith are different things, but it is very true, and that's why we say constructive. Okay, positive feedback sometimes can make harm to other people, so be careful about giving positive feedback. Okay, but what Sumbul said, that's very common. That's what we do. We say, oh, you are looking so smart, you are looking so damn beautiful. Okay, you are pretty. Personally, there's particularly girls. Okay, you often get this kind of compliments from maybe opposite gender. Okay, from a boy or from that's obviously your friends. Okay, how to react or how to take this one. Okay, so first of all, I would say positive feedback is always good. Okay, but do not always, again I'm saying always, take it as a proper compliment. Okay, as I say, I'm saying proper compliment means there's when someone is giving this kind of there's a positive feedback, they have there's a kind of the different intentions. Okay, either they want to maybe what to say, impress you, or maybe trying to get something, some kind of benefit from you. Like a long time ago, there's a different bunch of students in my class. Okay, and one or two students came to my office and say, "Sir, your lecture is awesome, and you know what? We have other modules. We do not like other lecturers. Only your lecture is the best, and we understand everything from your lecture. But what they say, we don't understand at all." Do you think that's right? That's completely rubbish, I would say. Okay, all the lecturers, all the teacher, at least they have got that minimum quality to make their student understand. I know sometimes some teachers are not bothered about, okay, field as the students do. But when someone is coming to me and saying this kind of thing, that obviously not proper. Okay, you shouldn't say that's the, yeah, you can say that's the, yes, what you were saying or your lecture is good. Like Sumbul, you just also mentioned that it was very productive, it was very good lecture. Okay, that's fine. But if you say we had lots of sessions just before, but only Rashid, your lecture is the best one, and we didn't understand other people, you did completely nice understanding. No, that's not a good one. And in that case, I will not take it as the proper positive feedback. Instantly, if it is from the unknown audience, just take it as a normal, react it obviously there's a positive way, praise them, okay, thank you very much, okay, reply, okay. And if it is something that you're saying, there's a, like someone is saying you are pretty, in that case, okay, thank you, you are also pretty, looking nice, smart. That's the way it should, that's the unknown audience. If it is known audience, then you know that's the who is it from. That's if it is from your friend, close friend, if you is a family member, obviously that's the good compliment. Okay, so you will have to take it very politely and politely answer, thanks them. Does it make sense, Sumbul?
Yes, sir, clear.
Thank you. Any other questions? No.
No, sir. Can we leave the session now?
Sorry, I didn't get the last bit. Can we get
No, sir,
something?
nothing. No question. No question.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Iruj, what do you think?
So I think, sir, there was no question from participants. So it was about to end. Thank you so much, sir, on the behalf of entire audience and the Dynamic Law Association. It was
Thanks.
an
Yeah, no,
incredibly
sorry.
insightful and practical session. We really appreciate you sharing your valuable knowledge with us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Uruz, and thank you everyone, every single person who is still here with us. Okay, thank you, the Dynamic Association, okay, calling me and asking me to take this session. And for future reference, if you need any kind of support or you think there's a Rashid, you can help us. Okay, I am always there. You can come to Uruj and Uruj can contact me. Okay, and you can connect me in LinkedIn. Okay, as the through my LinkedIn profile. I can provide any kind of support, obviously through that's in my capability. Okay, about your admission, your future intention, career improvement, or any kind of advice. Okay, so thanks again. So once you finish, okay, I'm happy to leave. Thanks.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you all participants for joining. Have a great evening.
Have a great evening too. Bye bye.